This week we're going to look at the fifth. So that's the distance between the root and the fifth note of the scale. And in C major, that will be a C and a G. You play them together. Now there are different ways of playing this. Let's start off with the two-string version, so that's C and G. Moving on to the next one, which will be D and A, then E and B, F and C, G and D, A and E, we're getting pretty high here, and then B and F, and the octave all the way up here, C and G. Pretty tricky on an acoustic guitar all the way up there, so let's play them using more open strings. So again, two strings together, that's the C and G, D and A, E and B, F and C, G and D, A and E, B and F, and then C and G again. Come down. So that's two strings next to each other. Now because the distances are getting greater here, you could also play this over two strings. So you have the C there, and you could use the open G. Now when you do this, you've got two possibilities of playing it with the right hand. You can either play it with a pick across. If you do that, you need to mute the string between. So in this case it would be the fourth string, and you mute it with the underside of the third finger. The other way of playing it is to play the lower string with a pick and the upper string with a finger. In my case I use the middle finger. Then you don't need to worry too much about muting the other string, although I tend to automatically mute it if I don't want it to ring out. So I'm going to play it with a pick of my fingers for this section. So we're going, see, that's the D and the A. The next will be E and B, and then F and C, G and D. Remember, this is the having a string in between. So it's a sort of three-string version, but you don't play the string in the middle. Next is A and E, B and F, and back to C and G. You can play around with this. There's lots and lots of different possibilities of going up and down the combinations of strings. That's your homework. I'll see you next time.